Yo, welcome back everybody and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing two things, maybe a third. So the first thing I'm going to do is submit this quest, the Besieging Bandits, because apparently I finished it without realizing it. So he's right here. So hopefully it's just going to be a quick thing. And then I'm going to start the Socrates trial, which is right here. And then, depending on how long the episode is at that point, this showed up, and I don't know what this is, and I'm curious by it. So I might just do it, see what it is, see if I even can do it, and yeah, so that's going to be the plan for this video. So yeah, let's start it off with submitting the bandits thing.
At last, I'm forever indebted to you, friend.
Okay, there we go, that was quick. You have gear that is better than what you have equipped at the moment? Why? I don't think I do. Why is this game lying to me? Okay, well we finished at level 53. I'll gladly take that. 4,300 drachmae is not bad at all also. So let's start this now. Socrates trial.
To see Socrates?
Alexios!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
Oh,
And you are...
His wife, of course. I'm Xantippe.
his wife?
Socrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So, where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
No, Socrates has a wife?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not the word I'd use. He frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
Alcibiades is screaming in his boots right now.
It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with you.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Fucking Alcibiades. Trying to home wreck. Something that, I mean, he's trying to home wreck a home that he didn't know he was wrecking. Like, a lot of people didn't know that he was married. And she's very good looking too.
Hey,
My boy Socrates is hitting the big leagues.
Xantippe over here.
Oh, what happened?
Xantippe,
what is it?
Socrates. They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll get him out.
Find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
Fuck
I
no.
believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
Over here. At least it's not too far. Oh, there's a lot of houses in the way. Okay, he was arrested. He's at the leader house?
This area will be well defended.
Motherfucker. There's a fuck ton of... I swear, the only time I've ever seen it discarded, a leader house, is when the actual leader is in here. I've never seen it discarded for any other reason. I kind of want to do this stealth, obviously. And I wish I had like a bow that actually did damage. What do I've got? Maybe I can use that as an ability. What's that pierce one? Is it this one? That's a red shot. Why? Someone coming up? I don't really have an eye on anybody. Okay. That could have gone bad. That could have gone real bad. You're coming up here. Why? Okay, so they just noticed a body over there. A third one? Now don't tell me you're coming up here now too. Fuck's sake, there's no way. Motherfucker, like that's the worst luck that I've gotten. That's some shit luck. That's some shit luck.
You've got him.
That's actually just some shit luck right there.
Take cover! Hurry!
He's almost down.
Go to find the archer. Take cover! I'll enjoy it. I'll get you.
Fuck. Well, I mean, it's doesn't matter anyways now.
I've got him now. You meet your end of the day. You won't get far. Gotcha.
Fuck's sake. Motherfucker. Nope. Okay, well. Nope. Man, you can't Spartan kick me. Okay. Well, now that that's done. Also, the wife did not seem that upset that Socrates was taken. I'm just taking note of this. Just did not seem that upset. I'm also gonna lower the power level because you decided to arrest Socrates, so y'all can fucking suffer. Okay. Okay, it's up there. Go and get you. Oh, there's something here. Wonder what it was. Oh, like it was blue, so I'm assuming it was just the weapon. That's a lot of wood, which I need. Just need one more before we can untie him. Sorry, Socrates, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Oh, and that's not. Okay. We've already. So we've just made a full circle. How do we get up there? And you can go. Hello. Although this is like going into a cut. This is weird. It didn't go straight into a cutscene.
Alexios, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary. But I don't think this was one of those times.
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
Why?
What if they find you guilty? And your punishment is severe?
That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free. You'll see.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About...
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
SOKRATES. The Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
I don't know if you will be.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
And how did I not know you were married?
What
You just said. That means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking
Besides,
my mind...
yeah, I was about to say, besides talking.
Then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
I'm going to see the
If you
Pythia.
won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Alexios, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Okay, let's go find the Pythia. Even though we've already spoken with her, although she was under the cult's influence the last time, so I don't know if that's going to change, because I do know when it comes to parts of the side missions, the cult is still mentioned
I should
sometimes.
watch my step around here.
I don't know if this is still going to be one of those she's controlled by the cult still, or something different. Finding one's voice. 1,000 meters. I should have something close by, right? Yeah. And taking a trip back to the Oracle's house, back where Barnabas and Herodotus first met. And where obviously we first met him. Ah, good times. And now he's gone. And I'm just sad. Okay, but at least, like I said, at least this isn't too far. We're like right here. Although, watch, it was probably the other way that I had to go into. Oh, no. Hello. It's me again.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
He remembers. I mean, too, for I also remembered him. Oh. Goodbye. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Okay, so she went over here. What's up, Pythia? Yeah, what's
There
up?
might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry, and tell me what you want.
There's something you need to know. The cult is dead.
Okay,
What do
so
you mean, they're dead?
Just that. I've killed them all. There's nobody left to control you.
You may have unmasked those who made the decisions, but the cult did not die with them. Their beliefs will live on.
Then I'll find and kill whoever follows them.
That is not a possible task. Now, tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
why?
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally? For what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I mean, based off of everything that's happened, I feel like, at least in this world, and same with the other ones, the gods are real. Considering there's a Minotaur, Medusa, all the myths are real.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
That's fair.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that
Oh.
serve the same purpose? And
Zeus is mad.
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
Zeus is angry.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught.
Wonder why.
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Okay. That's the second time I've gone into that, like, church thing and fought twice. Thank you, sir.
Please, don't come back here again.
No promises. I know y'all love me. It says I'm close, but I still got a lot of stuff to climb over. But this is crazy. I mean, it makes sense though that she did all that so that Socrates can doubt the words of the gods, or at least the words flow from the gods to her.
This is it.
Like that makes sense. And it's definitely a smart thing to do, because it is Socrates, so... You know, he'll definitely come up with that answer on his own. Or at least you would hope he would.
Come on.
Oh, and I fell. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's see what this student wants. Or what's going on with him. Oh, people are here.
I've had enough of you. Find the boy and take the papyrus.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
Come on, boy. And goodbye. I will take all of you. Yeah, well, there's a tomb here, so I'm definitely going to need to probably keep discovering what's here, because I'm pretty sure I can get an ability point in the tombs. As long as I can find where I need to go. That is. Because I see this. Can't go in there though. And snakes are everywhere in the tombs.
This tomb is bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere.
Grab you. Hello? Hello? You. How the can you swing the thing? You. You. There's a lot of different ways that you could go here. Oh, hi, you're here.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
Is the smartest man I know.
Socrates is one of the most frustrating people I've ever known. He just talks and talks and talks. And it feels like he asks questions just so he can continue talking and talking and talking.
What you call frustrating, I call brilliant. But it's clear you know him well.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
Ooh, I'll deal with the
I've always
fuck
been
priests
What does
in this
Socrates
game.
teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him.
Honestly,
What
though.
drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him, and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Sokrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
Got you.
Gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates.
Okay.
I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Okay, so multiple quests accepted. I'm gonna have to do the priest one first, because I think that's gotta be closest. Yeah, and I'm gonna need a lot of evidence here if I want to prove his innocence. Okay, so we're back here now. Trying to kill the priest and steal some evidence, if I can. This needs to,
I could have...
oh.
The arrow came from over there.
Fuck. Hi. Well, now you're going to be free. Okay. Got all of you.
Once we have the papyrus, we simply add a few special notes. If they don't choose to kill him right then and there, it would at least discredit him for good. I won't let you take another shot.
Fuck.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the guards in order to get to the Socrates. Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able
Hello?
to testify against Socrates.
Really? There we go. Okay. So we've killed the priest and we've killed them. Sorry, Socrates. I know he doesn't want this to happen, but sucks. So we'll go here, and then Oh, I can't fast travel. But they're really close to where this area is. All I gotta do is fast travel there and we should be good. And for the first time in a while, I think, we have a mercenary on us. Which will be exciting. And very annoying, because I'm definitely not paying off the bounty, so that's not gonna happen. But I'm liking this. We're helping out Socrates here. He doesn't end up getting in trouble for some stupid shit that he didn't do. Besides, obviously speaking, but that shouldn't be a crime. But now that there's no one to testify against him, and hopefully we'll have some help here, we should hopefully be good.
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
What? I don't know who these people are.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
We have to think for ourselves. We need to learn from our teachers.
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we only have ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Socrates.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
Socrates is just like you.
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes
Of
it worth
course.
even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
You're like Socrates. That's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Peristocles?
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
Not you too.
I can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normally is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Cannot be normal?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
Aristotle.
Sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh.
Oh, Plato. Fuck, never mind.
My brother always had a problem saying
Never
my
mind.
name.
Oh, shut up.
So he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others.
Never mind. I fucking said Aristotle.
I should return to Socrates.
That's like the only name that I know, besides Socrates. I mean, saying that now, I know who Plato is, I just didn't put that into my head. To be fair, they could probably end up being the same fucking person for all I know. But we don't talk about it. And now we come over here. And there's still that thing, the little weird circle thing. I really want to know what that is. Because I've never seen that symbol before. Oh, and it's something about Olympian, I think is what it said. Okay. So now there are no witnesses or nobody to testify against Socrates. We've got a lot of people who are willing to help Socrates. Good day's work. He's not gonna like that we had to kill people for it, but I mean, shouldn't have got captured. Please tell me there's nobody else came. Whoa.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
Sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Yeah.
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
What was the answer?
So, do you agree with the Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again.
Although it was fun.
Get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that.
Xanthippe.
Free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it. People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
My opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it. But it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
I fucking love. Oh.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
You will not live here!
Fuck you! Don't you fucking touch him. I don't have any arrows. Fuck you. Oh, there's a mercenary. Little does he know I'm the #1 mercenary here.
I wonder what that was.
With the things I do, it's some...
Fuck's sake. Look, I'm tier 1. Look at me.
Time's hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
Something else is about to happen. I'm sorry.
my reward away. Not so fast!
Oh, I didn't mean to switch this weapon. Oh. Oh.
Why won't you just...
Hi. Okay, there we go. Let's go! I'm here to protect you, Socrates, even though you're a bloodied mess right now, and I'm glad you didn't die. Although I wonder what would have happened if I just let them kill you. Oh. Okay, Socrates, you didn't have to do all that. Hello!
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them.
Oh?
What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
Tell me the story.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your words written down so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words
Fair enough, I guess.
are unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
That's fair.
What's your plan now?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
That's fair.
Going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
What's up?
Doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning...
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter, you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Alexios.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
Well, Zam, okay. You're such a Socrates. Fuck's sake. I don't think there's really much to do after that now. Like, the quests are starting to go down. Just these two. The Cave Crusader, which is something these two I'm probably not gonna do. If ever. So it's really just those three, but I also want to check what this is real quick. Well, I like that. I like that tale. And I know that there are still some missions, like or quests, that are not on here that I do want to do at some point, because there is another Socrates one, but there's also a Barnabas one. And there's one more, I believe, that piqued my interest. So I'll probably do those at some point too. As well as those bounties. What are you?
Welcome, my friend. My name is Sargon, curator of mythical and extraordinary antiquities. I have everything your heart could desire and more. For a price, of course.
Sounds like nonsense.
This almost sounds too good to be true. Don't attempt to scam me, merchant. By the gods, I would never dream of such a thing. I'm always happy to part with some drachmi if the price is right. I'm not interested in drachmi. The only currency I accept is orichalcum. I've never heard of it. Few have, thankfully. It's a precious metal from a time long before our own. It possesses many properties that Sargon finds appealing.
Okay.
What exactly do you sell? Many things, my friend. Many things. I have weapons, armor, fashionable garments, and accessories for you, your friends, and even your ship.
Okay.
What kind of merchant doesn't take drachmi? The kind who is interested in rarer and more valuable forms of payment.
I mean, that is fair.
Where to find orichalcum? You can find it all over the Greek world if you know where to look. You can also check the message board for special jobs. Sargon is not the only one to deal in orichalcum.
Tell me what you have.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Complete daily quests and specific war contracts or bounties to obtain more fragments against epic or legendary items, or let the gods decide with the Olympian gifts. Cost 40. How much do I have? 9. Yikes. A Sphinx Special Lieutenant. Yeah, you know what? To be fair, this does not look worth it. What a waste. Okay, I think we're done here. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.